Hello and welcome. Today we are going to discuss about the forms. Forms is the last part of the HTML and then we shall go to CSS. So let's get started. When you come here, you open the PyCharm. It is taking longer. Let's wait a few seconds for it to prepare workspace. Yes, it has come. Let's close this one and come here. We want to work with Git bash. So we click here and we go to Git bash. Click on Git bash. Then after Git bash has come, we open this project web dev in the VS Code by typing code space dot and click enter. Yeah, it has opened. Now, here is where we had done our conduct me file. So this one can be let's make this one be paragraph. When you want to write paragraph on website, you just say P. That P is for paragraph. And also this one, we want it to be paragraph. And also this one, we want it to be inside paragraph. Like that. Now, we want to start working with the forms. And for the form, when you come to conduct us page, this page, we need your details. The one who is visiting us should give us his email address and his contact file and the message that he wants us to know about him or her. So by convention, we just write the email, we just write the form like this, just form. And when you type form like that, you just enter key, you just click on enter and the form comes like this. So when you look at this action, it has got a very big significance. But maybe for now, we are not going to get to the details about the action until we understand the Python. And we shall be using the Python to to do validation of these forms. So for now, we can just do away with it. And then that is a form, and the form, it is having the input and the label. For example, we want to say label. Label is just a label whereby you see the labels everywhere. So let's look at the label. And label is for, it is not just necessary for now. We can delete it and things will be still okay. So label here, we can say your name. Okay. Then when you control S and come to the web page, we can come here for in the PyCharm and run Python manage.py, run server, and we click here. Go with this one. And when we click here, we come to contact me, and contact me, it is your name. You can see your name. Your name, it is there, and we can also add something in your name. That one is called a label. It's called input. And input, it is text. Input, it is, remember there is a form that is closing and opening tag, or opening and closing tag. There is label, which has got also the opening and closing tag, but the input, it is not having any closing tag. It is self closing tag. So we say the name should be given in form of text. That's why this text is here. So let's control S and refresh. You see your name. You can say your name, like any name you want to give to us, like that. Yeah. Okay. Then another thing about the form you can do is you can do another label, and you can do another label and say this label is for, let's say, your submit. Let's say submit. Submit that name. Submit, and submit, it is going to be having the input. Then click on enter, and submit, it should not be the text. It shouldn't be type submit. See? Then you control S and come here and refresh the page. You see, submit. So submit button is here. So you see, so these are so much. You can do much more about the form. For example, you can do a button, a push default behavior. You can do checkbox, you can do color, you can do date, you can do date local, you can do email, file, hidden images, all those, password. And when you want to learn more about this, you will find the description below this video. So you will be having the freedom of learning about all these in details in the description below. But for now, I want you to understand the basics. Now let's continue. We come here and I want now to make this thing appear good, whereby we want your name. We want also to see your email, and then label. Let's say your email, your email, and input email. Input type is email. Control S and check how it is. You see, your name, your email, submit. Then before you submit, you can have the checkbox, and then we can say label, and we can, before you submit, you can be asked that you sure are you sure what submit the above? Are you sure what submit? Are you sure you are you sure, or the information is the inform is your, what can you say here? Just say are you sure, are you sure about the information, or are you sure you want to submit? Are you sure you want to submit? You want to submit? Are you sure you want to submit? If you are sure you want to submit, then you do checkbox, input, and input is now not text, is checkbox. Checkbox like that. Let me confirm the spelling of the word checkbox. Yeah, it is here. Check is here. Checkbox. Yeah, it's all right. So write checkbox, right? Control H the changes and refresh the page. Your name, your email. Are you sure you want to submit? You can click there, and if you are not sure, you can fail to click, and then you submit. So this one, it is not good when it is like that. We can make it look a bit good by applying the break that one, and also break this one, and also break this one. Control S, and okay, and you see. So your name, your email, and checkbox, and then submit. So this is a form, and then the last thing before you submit, you should you should you should before you click this checkbox to show, you should have given us some information that you want us to know, and that is text box, and therefore it is coming just before checkbox, just above the checkbox, and then label, and label is your message, your message, and your message, it should be it should be it should be input, and it should be now here it is to be text area, text area sorry, text area. And when you come here, you can see, is there any text area here? Text area, no text area. So it's okay. Let me see whether it is going to work. Refresh. It is not working, or it's text box. Let me check again. Text box. Set there. I think it should be. No, it's not that one. You want texts. Text area. There is column, is equal that to 10, and row is equals 80. Let's Control S to check, refresh. Okay. Let me do break here. Control S and refresh. So your text area, don't know why it is. It's text area. This area text. This one, let this one I go make research a bit and then I will come back. But it's something like text area. You can also do your own research and then you see whether it is text box or text area. So give me something, I will come back to fix that problem. That's my problem. For now, let's say text and box. When I come back, we shall revisit that. Now, you wrote your message here, so you can, then there is password. And password, you just give it your name, your email, your message. Then there is password that is also associated with the form. And this one, there is password where you can get, most probably, the password is given after your email. So you can come here and say your password. So label password, label and password. Password. Sorry. Label and password. That one should be like just like that. And then we have the input. And input here, it should be password. Password. Like that. Control S and refresh your password. And remember, in password, you type something that is not be able to be visible, because you just see masked some of things. So any word you type is masked. So that is how password is. And then we can break it also. We can also use this one to break this, and s and see how it is. Yeah, it is like that. So your message, I am back with this one, and then you can see this is how it is. But there is something else that I want you, just mini project for yourself, and you test your skills so that you can be good. And that is this one. There is this one. You can see input type text input for just your revision. For example, we can also do it together, and you are going to perfect it more. So we can also come here and say form, just a form like that, and within the form we just say input, and we say we copy this, and we say how many input do we want. Let's see, we want 1 2 3 4 5 6 inputs. So 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, okay. So for the first one, we shall we shall have the text submit and file. Text submit file and data radio and reg. Data radio and reg. Data radio and reg. The control S, and you come here and you refresh. You can see file. This file, when you click on file, it will take you to the PC, and then you can choose the file that you want. Anything that you want, you can choose here, and you do upload it. Let me close. You have chosen the file, you upload. Then there is this one, which is let me see. Let me see this one. This one is date. Date should not be like that. Date. This date should be like, whether there is a type of, yeah, not data. It is date, because Control S and C and refresh. Yeah, date. You can choose. You can click here, and then you click here. You can choose a date. We are on November 22. You are in 27 today. So this is good. And you can also your name here. You can also choose color, and color in this one we don't use the British, we use the United States English, which doesn't have or we use just color of United States. So for example, we want to show our file with a particular color, and when we come here we can say just after label we choose color, and then we say color, or we say input is color, input color, and Control S. And when you come here and you refresh, you see your name. You choose what you want. You can choose any color of your choice here. You want green, you want blue, you want whichever the color. You can change anything. You can also choose here. You can also come here and then you want your file to your name to be having, or your file to have this particular color. It's okay. You want have to be having another particular color. It's okay. So you are the one who is going to choose the color that you want. If you want green, green is there. Blue, every color is available here. Red, whichever the color. So that is that, and this one can be it can be done the other way, the other side, for it to come good. This one, this input color, you can cut it there and put it here. Control S, and this break, and be also there. Control S and refresh the color, your name, blah blah blah, and then you choose the color of the form, and then you write email. And remember, email here, you should write the email in standard way, because if you just do like that and enter, it can show you there is something that is, which is 8. You can see 8. It's not, there is, that's supposed to 8 gmail.com. Then when you go, it is going to accept that one. So all these things are there, and do this one good. Let's say break. 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 That is enough. Control S and refresh. Yeah, you can see timetable or your personal diary. You can keep this one in your desktop, that you can be seeing. Radio. This is radio, and this is range from 0 to 100%. These things will be functionality, or they will be handed the function during the Python, during the rendering the real form using Python. So this one is a simple project that you can use to make things. That is all about forms. But does it mean that the form cannot be functional? When we meet next time, we shall make this form to the next level. So let's meet then. Thank you.